Hi everybody, welcome to Materia D&D. My players, level 2, level 13 last session. So as is tradition, before we get to part 1, we are going to do a level breakdown. Um, as it is right now, Dragnar is on hiatus due to real life stuff, and Karos was not able to join us because he's on vacation. So I'll be covering those breakdowns for everybody as well, because they did level. But we're going to go ahead and the way I like to do it is in order of class. So we don't have an artificer, but we do have a bard. So Allegretto, if you would go ahead and let us know what level 13, any changes you made, etc.
Mhm, mhm. I swear though, one time you went in character name order, and I got to go first too, and I was like, wait a minute, this is cheating. Okay. Okay. For starters, rolled hit die. Only rolled a 2, but now I've got a lot of nice feats that kind of boost that up. So I got +5. New total's 97. Really want to break 100. Getting there. Uh, I think everybody's proficiency bonus went up to +5, so everything across the board a little bit better. Um, I have gotten to pick one level 7 spell. Um, I'm very 50-50 between two. Um, but if I have to decide, I think I'm going to go with teleport. Um, it's got a little bit of risk to it, but that could be exciting. It is one action, verbal. I can pick 8 people within 10 feet, and we just go somewhere. If I know it really well, we're safe. If I don't, we might die. We have a very high chance of dying. This is if a mishap occurs, it's a bad time. But it'll be fun. It'll be a fun death. Uh, I don't think I'm gonna swap out a lower spell at this point. I'm liking my current setup, but there are some other good spells out there, so I'm sticking with it for now. But I'll consider something for next level probably.
Cool, sounds good.
Oh,
Nice, nice, nice. So that is Allegretto, our Materia Valor bard.
I'll go.
Yeah. All right. Dragnar is a barbarian monk. Like I mentioned, he is on hiatus, but he does check in and listen. So he took another level in Barbarian. I don't remember um what his HP was, but he's currently at 157 HP.
He must have rolled low. I think it
Uh,
was 151.
yeah, maybe something like that. At this level of Barbarian, level 6 Barbarian, he gets another path feature, and he is a totem warrior. And I haven't had a chance to rename the level 6 totem features, but like we did with the level 3s, where there's no bear or tiger or wolf, we changed them to like adamant, daring, dauntless, graceful, predatory, vigorous. He took essentially what is the bolstered version of eagle. Um, I haven't named it yet, but we'll come up with something. The difference is in this version, which we borrowed from Treant Monk's work, is that it's a +2 bonus to his wisdom score. So his wisdom went up 2, which synergizes with Monk, and it can go up now to a natural 22 if he manages to do that. But he still gets all the other benefits essentially. He can see um, with very little to no difficulty from a mile away, discerning fine details and objects. Um, and dim light doesn't impose disadvantage on his perception checks. So it kind of plays into his shadow monk flavor as well. So that's why he took it. Other than that, yeah, like everyone else that's going to be level 13, his proficiency bonus went up to +5. So that is Dragnar, our level 7 monk, level 6 barbarian now. Cool. All right, so next on the class list would be clerics.
That's me. I'm taking another cleric level.
Hooray!
I get a 7th level spell slot. I haven't slept, so I can't take a spell in it yet because it changes all the time. But I scrolled up. I think I rolled a 7 on health, and
Yep.
that makes my max a 108. I am a beefy cleric, And that's pretty much it, really. Oh, and some of my innate like bonus actions, some feats and stuff get boosted with um passive bonus. I don't remember.
The proficiency
Verbiage
bonus,
is
yeah,
hard.
like
Yeah, there you
yeah.
go.
The most notable is your channel divinity, harness divine power. Now you can get up to a third level spell slot because it's
Yeah.
because it's half your proficiency bonus rounded up. So it's as well, it's as powerful as it's going to be until you hit like level 18, where you can do it 3 times a day
My
if needed.
Swiss Army knife has become better,
Yeah,
and that's it.
cool. So that's Sej, our speared and shield wielding cleric of the light. Nice. Um, I guess the next one would be fighter. So Karos, who is also unable to join us today because of a vacation. He went ahead and went 13 levels into fighter, materia fighter. He did not, because it's materia fighter, battle master does not exist. Battle master is rolled into the base class. So he did not, as far as I'm aware, change out any of his maneuvers. So he's still got the same maneuvers that he's been running with for a little while now. But most notably for this level, he gets his second use of Indomitable, which in materia is better because unlike in standard 5e, where you just get to re-roll the saving throw, here when you Indomitable, you get to re-roll it, but you also become proficient in the saving throw if you're not already proficient in it. So he gets 2 uses of that now. He rolled, I think, a 10 on his HP.
Yeah, he did.
So he's up to 141. So he's looking pretty thick. And yeah, that's about it. I guess also is it? I didn't check, but I think maybe he gets some more side eye because I think it's based on his proficiency bonus.
Let me check.
It's like twice his proficiency bonus, so I think he now gets 10 side eye to play with rather than the 8. But yeah, that is Karos, our psionic warrior fighter, Leonin, grappler, athletic dude, Jedi. So next would be Davis, our homebrew class,
That's right.
the 5e warlord.
Warlord, specifically the Battlefront Marshal Warlord. Uh, yeah, nothing crazy again. Proficiency bonus, as everybody else says. I don't care about spells, so I don't get those. But so my one Warlord feature I get is that now whenever I spotters order someone, tell them to make an attack, they can do so at advantage. So while we've got Dregnar, in absentia here, I'll have him be doing that so that he can get a shadow sneak. And then we'll have to pick up a rogue somewhere so I can just give them free sneak attacks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that works. I mean, it's a reaction to get an attack at advantage, so why not, right?
Yeah.
So cool.
And my
Thanks,
HP roll
and
was medium. It was like 4, I think. So.
yeah, still, you're above 120. Oh, almost 230.
No.
No?
No, I'm at 121.
Okay,
If I recall.
got it. Your sheet says 127, but I guess
Well,
it's
that's because
totem.
of my totem right now. Yeah.
Gotcha, your item. My God. Cool. All right. And to round it up, we have Rock, who is technically a cleric 1, but he's mostly wizard, so we saved him for wizard.
Oh no, it's
So go ahead.
it's 112 is my normal HP.
Got it. All right, Mr. CJ, and what did Mr. Rock get and do and things?
Mood.
Yeah. So I did wizard. I did feats. So in my feats, Rock's gonna learn some new languages: deep speech, Elvish, and Goblin, as well as being proficient with painter's supplies, woodcarver's tools, and basically. And as my third bullet point, I am now expert in investigation.
Interesting.
Nice.
And then for spells, okay, we're gonna go with arcane and something about controlling winds.
Arcane Gate, control weather or control winds? Okay, cool.
Winds, I think. Yeah, I changed my mind on the teleportation spell because we have that covered for now.
Oh, yeah, fair.
And Al's is more fun because there's risk of death.
I mean, nothing.
True that.
There's never anything wrong with having contingencies and congruency and stuff. But I understand. So,
So yeah, so control wins because large area covered.
Yeah,
Seems
underfoot
like
cube.
we've had
Yeah.
enough gaseous issues that at least now there's a way to deal with them potentially. And arcane gate because moving things around a battlefield is useful.
and if I'm not mistaken, we do have there is the materia version of Control Winds. I
And
think it
arcane
gives you
Yes,
a little bit.
and arcane
Yeah,
gate actually both
yeah,
of
so it gives
those.
you a little bit more control and stuff. So very cool, very
And then
cool.
the only other thing is I don't know how well you guys can see. My shirt is pretty cool for D&D. Got this little ghost guy on it.
I have to refresh the I saw you on your camera for
Oh,
a second, but then it went away. So
The little ghost guy, and then he rolled a 1 and he says I died. And he's very
let me.
cute.
That's cute. Let me see. I'm refreshing my camera
oh,
as well.
nice. Yeah.
Really bitty ghost
Oh
guy.
yeah. Let me see.
Well,
That is cute.
it makes me giggle because I think of our sloth with our natural 1 blessings. So
That's cute. That's really cute. I like
Nice.
that shirt. It's
yeah,
Halloweeny.
Oh
It's
yeah, spooky
Halloween.
season.
appropriate.
Spooktober.
Yeah. We're almost at our 3-year, right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
One sec.
I think it's
Yeah,
October
it
of
was in October.
Whoa, yeah,
2019.
10/20.
Yeah, 10/20/19, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
So
shit.
we've been rocking this story for
Oh
almost
yeah.
3 years
By the
now.
way, Sej, I think last session you've now been with us for half the campaign.
Oh,
Pew.
welcome to that.
Because I think you
That's
joined
cheers
on
to that.
episode 67, if I recall correctly. So.
That checks out somewhere around there, 60
Very
something.
cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. So yeah, everybody, that is the recap, but don't pause it yet. So just to give my players a moment to digest what's going to happen and for them to realize that they are level 13. They did get to rest. They have been sleeping. They have been doing a lot, actually. I'm going to be a DM and do a little bit of a time skip here because I need to consolidate some activities and make things rational in my head because there's a lot of things that have happened and there's a lot of interactions that I think the pocket of the world that they are in, have been exposed to. So, that being said, because we lost track of the date, we knew we were somewhere probably in the month of Dream Year, which is the last month of the year in our calendar. I will go ahead and put it up on the stream, and I will recap this when we um, get back to the start of the session. But just so my players have a little bit of chance to familiarize themselves. So hopefully the screen will switch over.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So at the very top, you can see that we have kind of the list of our um, 11 months in the year. 11 is a very important thing in materia. There's 11 gods on the pantheon, etc. So Dream Year, after the Dreamweaver, is the last month. So, and then would have ticked over to Lauren, Astrolae, Titus, and I think we're probably going to end up being somewhere in Everly. So that means at least 3 to 4 months will have passed. That being said, this will, that you guys obviously are now level 13 because you guys have had a lot of time. Things that I haven't told to the group, and it's something that I will in the intro, but just to let them know, the storm has not gone anywhere. The storm still exists, but it is being contained. We're going to bring in our Dryad friends. We're going to bring in our uh, Vulpine friends, our Adventurers League friends, and possibly people from other people's backgrounds. But that is so my players know. And hopefully now we can try to do a little bit better at tracking the calendar. Uh, because yeah, it's on top of tracking everything else, it got really sloppy and really difficult. So, um, yeah. So my players know it's been many months. Uh, it also will kind of, for the time being, be a driving mechanism to explain why Dregnor is no longer with the group for the time being, because he's on hiatus as a world. So Everly is an important month because there is a very important event that happens every year in Everly, but we'll figure that out when it comes to it. So for my players know, you have been level 13 for many months, and we can stop here.